What brand is overrated? Anything that requires both a one-time hardware purchase and a subscription model can frick off to hell. Thanks Lexus for making me pay money for subscription service to use remote start. Dr. Dre Beats headphones. Luckily the brand is dying out. Absolutely shooty equalized signal to make it sound more bassy and big. Producers and DJs in studios using them for mixing are absolute muppets. A former colleague was wearing them all the time. He was into music to the point that he called himself a producer champion. It was always the cheap items at Walmart. Now it's overpriced and teens want to wear it. This is beyond my most updated post. Exactly. Started dating a girl with teenage kids and found out I was drippy when I busted out my old Walmart sweatshirt. Victoria's Secret. The quality has gone ridiculously downhill while prices have skyrocketed. So bad. Their underwear is terrible. I switched to 100% cotton underwear from Irie and Macy's. Any bottled water that's over $1. Edit. My highest rated comment is a low-key rail against expensive bottled water. Stay hydrated, my friends. Edit 2. Thank you for the silver. 9 years on Reddit. And first time getting any award from a user. Edit 3. Apparently, award edits brings out some haters. I'm sorry I offended you. Please put away your pitchforks and Nazi spoons. And thank you for the gold. If you are buying smart water for $5 a bottle, Supreme, it's literally just shoot with the name on it and it somehow turns a basic ass hoodie into a $400 one. They did make some quality high-end bricks though. Starbucks, they're convenient and consistent so people still flock to them, myself included. But when it comes to quality, your local indie coffee shop is always going to be better. And often cheaper and more innovative too. Edit. Always bizarre to me how many people hate Starbucks so aggressively. LMAO. Personally, even as a coffee snob, I find their coffee inoffensive and middle of the road. Overrated. Definitely. But certainly not terrible. IDK, my local indie coffee shop has pretty bad coffee too. Beats. I'll give Beats credit for influencing the mainstream to stop listening to music on those free Apple earbuds. However, far better headphones have come onto the market since and I'd probably never buy a pair again. Expensive water brands. Fijian spring water doesn't just come out of the ground, you know. I'm gonna get hate for this, but Jeep. Everyone I know who has a Jeep doesn't shut up about how great it is, but it's also in the shop 40% of the time. I knew a girl who bought a new Wrangler once. She was like, the Dallas Cowboys is America's team. They haven't won a playoff game in decades. Overrated. Edit 1. I'm not sure how the US not winning a war equates to the Cowboys being overrated. There are multiple comments referencing this. Yes, and every single August, the talking heads on ESPN and NFL are fawning over them. La Mer. Fun fact, the $300 La Mer face cream has the same ingredient list as a very common and affordable Nivea face moisturizer in a blue tin. Thanks skincare addiction. Versace. Definitely the most prolific brand and consistently making expensive clothes that nobody with a bit of taste would ever wear. Their cologne is pretty good. I feel like 90% of these comments are confusing overpriced with overrated. Certainly both can, and often are true. Brands like Yeti, Apple, and Bose are all more expensive than their competitors without being much superior. However, that is mainly due to marketing, which is made easier by the fact that their products are good quality. If a product is known for being good but overpriced, then it is appropriately rated. I think you're on the right track, but missing the relationship with that third variable of marketing. Brands like Apple aren't overrated because they're overpriced. Rather, there is effective marketing that causes impressionable people to buy into their marketing hype, thus rating their products over their value. Relatedly, Tesla. Build quality is terrible. They lock you out of features and don't deliver on their promises. Cybertruck. Roadster. Self-driving when? Cybertruck was ridiculous. Balenciaga. So funny. I know the brand name, but I don't have the slightest clue what they make. Land Rovers. Never owned one myself, but everyone I know who has says it's always in the shop. I dunno. They seem like finisher cars. Transporters of the gods. The Golden God. Was this question inspired by that dude who mistook band for brand on another post? McDonald's. Supreme. Isn't being wildly overrated their entire business model? The shorter list would be, which brand is not overrated? Barkeeper's Friend. McDonald's. The only good thing on their menu is their fries. Edit. How did I get a gold award talking about McDonald's? Did you just come back from the what band is super overrated thread? Gucci. Overpriced and overrated garbage in my opinion. Apple. I say this as I type on my iPhone edit. Let me clarify, lol, iPhones are overpriced, yes, but I have no intention of switching phones. I do think that iPhones are a better product for me personally, but it really depends on what you use it for. But as far as the other Apple products are concerned, I don't think they are better than their non-Apple counterparts to warrant the drastic price gap. I don't know about all of their products because that M1 chip is actually impressive. Phone-wise I do agree, but I'm in the ecosystem now. Grey Goose literally all branding. The product itself is mid to bottom shelf quality at best. My brother-in-law won't drink any vodka except Grey Goose. Razer. I bought a Razer headset on Christmas 2020 and it broke within 2 months. It was weak and flimsy and not comfortable at all. Gucci. Lululemon. I just don't get it. Factory-made garments from China should not be $100 plus a pop. American Giant makes great leggings for less and they are made in California. Edit. Thanks to the poster who corrected me on the price. They are expensive. However, the quality is noticeably better than other leggings yoga pants IMO. They last much longer also. Nestle. Louboutin. Wish I could afford a pair to even have an opinion on them. A pair of their stilettos is nearly $1,000, so I would think they should be the greatest heel on the planet. Apple. I think Apple is overpriced but not overrated. Starbucks, Apple, Under Armour, Instagram edit. UA is overrated only because many of the products seem more expensive than they should be. With that said, however, I'm kinda full of shoot, because I wear UA shirts, pants, and socks on a daily, and the shirts I have made for my staff is also UA. They look great and feel great, and I'm still buying the stuff, even though it's expensive. So, I guess I'm wrong on that one. I'm gonna say that Under Armour's expensive stuff is overrated, but their basic stuff like their regular t-shirts without designs and crap are great. North Face. I have 2/4 zip fleeces that couldn't keep you warm in summertime. They're comfy though. LL Bean for life. Interestingly, all of my North Face jacket and are quite durable. My 20-year-old North Face bubble is still going strong and none of them have any issues. WWE. Peloton. Nike. Hard disagree on this one. Their running shoes are consistently some of the best on the market and reasonably priced. The entire style, aftermarket shoe thing is out of my wheelhouse. But from a practical perspective, Doc Martens. Low quality and high prices. I had a pair many years ago that lasted for over a decade. But I've gone through 3 pairs in the last 4 years. The soles wear out super quickly now. Planned obsolescence. And though they look good, I won't walk around with holes in the bottom of my shoes, nor can I validate purchasing another pair unless they do a massive overhaul of their quality control. German car makers. They can build amazing cars. They just don't want to anymore. I fully disagree with you on that. Brands in general are overrated. It's a recent phenomenon in the last few hundred years that advertising has inflated value on basic goods. And even more recently, goods that are intentionally designed to break down or be thrown away so that you buy more. Beats for sure. My Pillow. Dyson. Try a Shark for True Groovy. Jordans. All clothing brands. Disney. Kanye West shoes. Whatever they're called again. They're ugly AF too. Hershey's chocolate bars. I know it's not expensive chocolate, but it definitely shouldn't be as popular as it is. It just doesn't taste good. The Red Hot Chili Peppers edit. I seem to have misread brand for band. Beats by Dre. You can find a pair of cans, headphones, for $200 that vastly outperform those marked up fashion statements. Absolute trash quality headphones that shouldn't sell for more than $50. But it has the right logo to be 4-5x the price. Buy Sennheiser, JBL, Yamaha, Bose, or even Sony headphones instead. Anything with the name Trump on it. Rolex. They have some great timepieces, but there's much better value in other high-end brands. Beats by Dre. Gucci. Metaverse. Champion. I swear I used to buy it at Kmart way back in the day and I was considered a poor kid. Now their sweatshirts are $59.99. Apple. Sent from iPhone. Starbucks. Crap coffee. OMG Apple. Overpriced and overrated to the 10th degree. You could build an entire PC for the price of a hard drive upgrade on a desktop Mac. Apple. Holly Davidson. Everything with the name on it absurdly overpriced. Gymshark. Holly Davidson maybe. Any medication. Just get the generic which is cheaper despite being identical.